What's up, YouTube? This is JCap, and today I'm bringing you guys my second video of the day, which is different. I don't think I've ever uploaded two videos in one day before, but today is special because we've made roster changes lately. For those of you who haven't seen it or haven't heard about it yet, we picked up our fourth, we picked up a new coach, and we added Acid to the organization, who you may know. Acid is formerly with Prof. It's an EU organization. He's like the leader of it, but now he's a part of FaZe and working with us. So I'll get into all that in a second, but I wanted to talk about how this is my second video of the day. I'm just doing this because one, I feel like you got to make a video about the roster change. I got to inform you guys for those of you who may have not heard. And I don't know, just playing infected lately on my streams and all. I just feel like I've gotten so much funny content from them that I wanted to upload one of those videos today. But then I also felt like I had to get out this roster change video, so I decided to do both. I know, like I said, it's different for me, but let me know what you guys think about it. I don't know if I'll turn it into a long-term thing, but right now I just have so much funny content, I think. But I also gotta talk about the roster change. So let me know what you guys think about that. But getting into the roster changes now. For those of you who didn't know, we picked up Nameless as our fourth for the roster. He was formerly with Curse Las Vegas. He was released from Curse when Parasite and Ricky left Optic. Those two went to Curse, and that left Nameless as a free agent. So I personally didn't see him play at Philly, but from what I've heard, he played extremely well at Philly. So that's good for us. He's a good player, I do know that. But one of the things that we do have to change is I'm a primary AR player, and that's like been my role my entire career. So Nameless has been playing AR lately on. He was playing AR for Curse, but now that he's with us, I think he's trying to run a sub more, which is good, and he's good with a sub too. I think he actually may even prefer it. He said, I'm not positive that he said that, but I feel like I remember hearing that. So but yeah, so it's just this minor change we got to make there. Him changing back to SMG. He's played SMG before, I know that. So it's not like a huge transition for him, but nonetheless, he had played AR the last tournament. So there's definitely a few tweaks he's going to have to make in his own gameplay, but we're all confident in his ability to make us a better squad. His communication is also very, very good. He's like kind of replays with his communication. If you've heard us play or seen some of my videos when we were communicating, replays is very vocal. He's like the in-game leader, and Nameless is kind of like that as well. Except I don't think he's really the shot caller that replays is. So it's just his pure communication, calling out where we should go, what we should be doing ahead of time, and it helps us tremendously. Like if you saw a scrim with him before we picked him up, we I think we worked together really well, and now it's for a team who was just scrimming together. It wasn't even an actual team at the time. So I'm really confident about this roster. This is probably, hopefully, assuming no more roster changes go down. No guarantees in this community, but this should be the FaZe roster for Call of Duty champs and the qualifiers for Call of Duty champs. So let's get it, boys. And then the other roster change we made was the coaching position. We released TDK from the coaching position. For those you didn't hear, I don't know. We just felt like he didn't really do what we wanted, I guess. I don't know. It was just a tough. It wasn't. We didn't feel right with him basically as a coach, so we decided to change it up at the coaching spot. And we actually picked up someone who is Replay's friend in real life, which also applies to Classic. When Classic was picked up in the phase, he was nothing more than Replay's his in real life friend who Replays wants to vouch for to the phase leaders or whatever. I wasn't on the team then, so I don't even know how it went down. But I could imagine that Replays going to them saying, "Hey, let's pick up my real life friend," rather than some pro players. Wasn't exactly like, "Oh yeah, sure, let's do that, man. Yeah, totally. It sounds like a great idea." But it worked out with Classic, so now we went ahead. We picked up Gimmick, who's also their friend in real life, as our coach. And by the way, guys, I'll have the Twitters for Nameless and Gimmick in the description for you guys, so you guys can shoot them a follow on Twitter. But like I said, like I was saying, he's Replay's in real life friend. And for those of you who actually saw UMG Philly, he actually coached us against Optic on Friday night in that match because our coach at the time, like I said, was TDK. But due to all the snow and all the bad weather, a bunch of flights were canceled and delayed, and TDK couldn't get in on time. So TDK wasn't even there yet. He actually showed up for literally the last round on Game 5 of the series. That's all I saw of the series, but for the match, Gimmick was actually coaching us, and we felt like he was doing a great job. He was helping us out and was keeping us into the game, getting us hyped up. So that's what we're looking for in a coach, and I'm looking forward to this whole squad working together with Nameless and Gimmick. And then I also said something about Prof Acid, now FaZe Acid, joining the organization. For those of you who didn't hear, Prophecy, the EU organization, shut down recently. To be honest with you, I don't even know why. I've never really followed the EU community as well as I should have, I guess, to be honest. But yeah, so I have no idea why they shut down, but he's part of the organization now with FaZe. He's working with the competitive team a little bit. He's not really like I don't know how I would describe his role. Basically, he's going to be working for like with the leaders, like with like Seabass and Temper and those guys as in FaZe. He's not going to be working with us so much, but he's going to help us out still with everything he's going to try to do. So looking forward to having him on the squad, seeing what we can accomplish together, and that's really all I have for you guys today. So like I said, we got the new roster. Hopefully, we'll be scrimming later tonight. So if you want to tune into our first scrims as a team, the link the link for my stream is in the description below. You can go there, follow the stream, so that whenever I go live, you'll get a notification. And hopefully tonight, I'll be live with Team Scrim. So that's all I got, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, the informative roster changes, and I hope you enjoyed having two videos in one day. Like I said to start the video, let me know how you feel about that. And as always, guys, this has been JCap. Until next time, we will see you later.